Hello everybody and welcome to another Rangers Review Europa League preview ahead of Thursday's big game in Hungary against Ferencvaros in Budapest. Rangers, of course, up against it, given a pretty disastrous start to the Europa League group campaign. Ferencvaros, on the other hand, have been doing reasonably well, and it brings me great joy to say that we're joined by a former player of the club, Akos Fuzi. Akos, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
It's great to have you on. Of course, we had you on in the summertime, and Rangers were linked with a player from Ferencvaros. So fantastic to have you back on. Ferencvaros are doing pretty well at the moment, aren't they? Good result at the weekend and top of the table.
Yeah, back at the top of the table. Ferencvaros started the season in the Hungarian Championship not so well. They had to play it in the Europa League and the qualifiers before, so I think it was a little bit busy for them. But now they are back on the top of the league again, and of course in the Europa League it's fantastic the position of the team now, and we hope that they keep this good performance in the Europa League.
Yeah, I mean, unbeaten in the Europa League at this moment in time. Draws against Victoria Pilsen, who Rangers managed to beat in the Champions League qualifiers a few months ago. Victories, impressive wins away to Genk and to Red Bull Salzburg, and then a win at home to Ludogorets, and then a draw away in Istanbul to Fenerbahce. So, I mean, Robbie Keane is doing a good job, would you say, at the moment, Akos, certainly in Europe?
Yes, it's very impressive. I think in the Europa League, they perform excellent. I think no one expected this result from Ferencvaros. We hope that they will collect some points, and maybe they will fight for the qualification for the next step. But I think no one expected that such a good performance and such good results. Like they are standing in the first 10 and the first 8 in the very good position. So it's a huge enthusiasm in Hungary, in whole Hungary, I think, because maybe we had a great, not a great, but a huge disappointment with the national team.
Yeah.
With in the qualifiers, the World Cup qualifiers, we lost in the last minute against Ireland. So every eyes on Ferencvaros now.
Yeah. Ironically, of course, Robbie Keane was a top striker for Ireland back in the day, so I'd imagine he's getting a bit of stick in Hungary at this point in time. But how has he impressed in Ferencvaros, Robbie Keane? Because it was maybe a surprise appointment when he was named as the head coach over there. But what's his style like, Akos?
Yeah, I think it's a great honor for Hungary and for Ferencvaros that Robbie Keane could be named for a team in Hungary, because in the last years Ferencvaros had famous coaches as well, like Stankovic, for example. But I think Robbie Keane is another higher level. So Ferencvaros tries to keep this improvement on international level, and for that they focus on international level. Of course, they want to win the championship every year, because it's the first step for qualifying for the Champions League. But they are working since years very good on that. Better and better coaches coming, and I think Robbie Keane is a great name in international football. So it's a great honor for us that we can have him in Budapest, and I think he's doing a great job, because such a result in the international level is a huge performance from them. And on the other hand, they keep fighting in the championship as well, in the Hungarian championship, and they are back on the top. So I think he's doing a great job.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it. What's his sort of style, his philosophy, if you like, that is playing style, does information What can Rangers expect on Thursday night, do you reckon?
I think home games, Ferencvaros plays attacking game, and because against Rangers, if they collect the 3 points, they are in very good position, and they can qualify with this game. So everyone has great expectations about the game, but I think it will be not as easy that the table looks like. Rangers with 1 point, but I think it won't be an easy game for Ferencvaros. Every international game is very tough for the team. Of course, Ferencvaros is not on the level that we can say that definitely they will win. Rangers is a traditional big club with the market value of the team more than double with as Ferencvaros. So it will be a very, very tough game for Ferencvaros. They're doing good defense in international games. So I think it will be the first step in that game on Thursday. And now we have great forwards, attackers, like the Hungarian international Barnabás Varga, who is scoring a lot of goals on international level and in Hungary in the championship as well. And so, yeah, I think Ferencvaros has a good team now and has the best chances for qualifying for the next level. And this step is now Rangers, and I think it's the best time for the game, because in the Hungarian championship Ferencvaros is getting better and better, and on international level against Fenerbahce, I think it was a great performance in Istanbul, a draw. So yeah, we have great expectations for the game.
Yeah, not an easy place to go. Rangers done really well last season away to Fenerbahce when they had Jose Mourinho in the dugout, but it's all changed there. You're quite right to mention Varga up front. He's a top player at Akos. Is there any other players that Rangers need to be wary of on Thursday?
Yeah, I think Ferencvaros has good attackers. Not only Varga, but Pesic. He plays the same style as Varga, and yeah, we have good young players, Hungarian young players like Gruber, who scored a lot of goals in the championship in Hungary. But I think first of all, the team performance as well in the last games, definitely in the international level. So we don't have great players on international level, but the team is now is good. They are together, and someone is scoring at the end.
Yeah. Weaknesses, is there any areas that Rangers may look to exploit, do you reckon, that they can get at Ferencvaros?
I don't know. We will see. I don't know how it's going on with Rangers now. I saw that the last 5 games in the Scottish Premiership, they had 2 draws and 3 wins, and in the Europa League they had a draw last time. So I think they are getting back to the level that they should be, and they will have a good game against Ferencvaros. I think as I checked the names, I found a player who played in Hungary, Miowski, played in MTK before. So I don't know. Maybe when I was a player, when we played against Celtic, I don't know, that 20 years ago, Celtic was I think on international level as well, a great team with the players like Lars and Sutton. So I remember always for these 2 teams, Celtic and Rangers, they are top on international level as well, in European level as well. So I expect a very, very tough game.
Yeah, interesting you mentioned Miovski. He hadn't scored for a while, but he scored 2 goals at the weekend. So hopefully he can now embark on a scoring run. But he hasn't been the man that's been preferred in Europe. It's been a young guy they got from Everton, Yusuf Chermiti, but he's been poor, and that's been kind. So I wonder if they will start Bojan Miovski on Thursday night, because his confidence will be up in that game. So yeah, one certainly to keep an eye on. Lots of Rangers fans will be heading over Akos at the Groupama Arena. What is that like as a stadium? Is it quite atmospheric and big atmosphere in there?
Yes, it will be full house, and Ferencvaros supporters are very loud and very, very tough of supporters. So I think the atmosphere will be very good. And in home games, Ferencvaros is always better, and it will be definitely a lion cage.
Yeah. Very much looking forward to the game. I must admit, I know Rangers have been poor, but I do enjoy the European games. And historically, that they've performed well. Not this season, but in years gone by, that they've done well in these sort of cauldrons, if you like, in European football. I was going to ask as well. I mean, the expectations now. I mean, you're sitting Ferencvaros 6th in the Europa League table. Is the aspirations to go far, go deep in this competition? Do you think they can go a long way?
I don't know, because watching the teams in the Europa League, I think it's a kind of a wonder that Ferencvaros is now on the top of in the top 10 and in the top 8. So Porto, Roma, Aston Villa, I think, but you never know. Maybe if they keep this performance international level in this Europa League, anything can happen. But at the end, I think the top teams will be in the finals. But we are very glad and happy if we can see Ferencvaros as long as we can in the international stages.
Yeah, of course. After Rangers, a home game against Panathinaikos, and then away to Nottingham Forest, which will be quite something.
Nottingham Forest is. I think it will be a very hard game. But if they get the points against Rangers, hopefully, or against Panathinaikos, and I think they achieve what they want.
Yeah, and just on the national team, Akos, it's Hungary, of course, as you quite rightly said, it was a dramatic game against Ireland recently to miss out on the World Cup. Do they have a playoff? Are they there or thereabouts for a playoff for next summer, or are they out of it completely?
Yeah, no playoff for Hungary. So it would be if Portugal won the group, and so the World Cup qualifiers are over for us. But we still don't believe it. It was the 96 minutes or something like that. So everyone is so disappointed. So we believe now in Ferencvaros to keep
fly
our
the flag.
dreams.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you see the game going on Thursday then, Akos? What do you think?
So unfortunately, I won't go to the stadium because my 8 years old son is a huge football fan, and he wants to watch the game with me. And the game is a little bit late. After that, school next morning early. So we will be at home, and before the television, we support Ferencvaros.
Yeah, well, hopefully it's a good old game. I'm very much looking forward to going to Budapest. And for the Rangers fans that are, I know there's many of them in the city already. Akos, any recommendations what they should be seeing and doing in the few days they have in the city?
Yeah, Budapest is a very nice city. I think there are many sightseeings in Budapest. I cannot mention only one. The historical city and the Danube and the castle, everything, they will see that Budapest is a very nice city and people are friendly. So every Scottish Rangers supporters are welcome in Budapest.
Fantastic stuff. Well, it's been great having you on. Thank you very much for giving us some insight into Ferencvaros. It's greatly appreciated, Akos.
Thank you very much.
There you go, folks.
Bye.
A bit of insight into Rangers' upcoming Europa League opponents. Bye for now.